Alright, let's keep going through this. Now after that great battle in Hall of Ashton, we're gonna actually continue with the actual story of Kingdom Hearts. Not that it wasn't going on in the first place, but now we're really like getting into to what people want to see live. What's going on? Why is all this happening? Alright. Just making sure I still have the Kingdom Key. Nope. Yes. Less items I use, the better. Huh. Murder rank B, I didn't even notice. Alright. Picture, ice cream. We are completely out of high potion. I just noticed that. Ooh, I want combination boost. Soon. Soon. What am I doing? Ah, there we go. Tell us about the journal. You're not selling high potions, are you? No, it's just regular potions. Gotta equip those regular potions just so I don't waste my last high potion. Ugh. That's just sickening. Okay. Now we can save. I already wasted 2 minutes up here without story or anything. Okay. Now we help our good friend Jack Sparrow.
Zola, some assistance?
That's Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Will you leave a mate to perish?
Aye, aye.
Sometimes when I see that sleeve on his left arm, it's like, is he missing? No, he has a hand. He just has a sleeve unbuttoned like that for whatever reason, or he just lost that button. I don't know. Jack has all those moves, right?
Back off! It's over!
Oh, he doesn't have his moves? Hang on.
Yeah, back off!
Can get some distance from these guys. Okay, he does. Alright, so now our enemies have way more health than before in these worlds.
Okay.
Right you are.
This is it! Take this! Back off!
There's not that many of them.
It's over!
But the XP we gain, ooh. I would say XP. I know it's experience, but sometimes I feel like I'm saying the EX part as EX. Alright, I have the pop-up bubbles. Alright. Time to go save Will. Will Turner decided to go off on his own, and it's up to us to save him. Put the crown here. Is that what I need? Or no, I don't need that puzzle piece, but I'll be damned if I don't do what I do. That doesn't go there, it goes here. And this goes over here, this here. Alright? No. There we go. Sanity restored. I'm crazy. Okay. Now we go help Will. Oh yeah, I have dodge. Oh. Alright. How much to talk about? What is wrong with me? Just because I'm back to 0. I'm not popular.
This is it. Take this. Take this.
Is it just these guys?
This is it.
Just these guys, right? No, there's Hardwood.
It's over. It's over. Take this. Take this. Yeah.
Ow.
Back off. This is it. Yeah. Take this. This is it.
Don't you put that message on me. You say that half the time, though.
The interceptor off the starboard bow!
I love this moment with
Will!
Jack right here. He's just like, so I feel lost,
Stop
madam.
that, Jack! We've got to rescue him! Will! Wake up!
Elizabeth,
What happened?
the
How
medallions.
does Orlando Bloom get all the best
The
detail?
stone chest. Someone's taken them. Next thing I knew, we were attacked. But I couldn't see who it was. His face was shrouded in a black hood.
The organization.
We found a way out of the cave. But the villains sent a horde of terrible creatures after us. I've never seen their likes before. I think I'm the only one who made it back to the ship.
Be interesting to have.
Will!
You know what they should have done for
I feel
what they
rather-
should do for the Caribbean and Kingdom Hearts 3? They should have included Will as a party member, but given how
Our turn, guys.
jumpy he is, and jumpy in the sense like he goes like from one
We'd
side
best
to
go
another.
prepared. We've no idea what's
And
out there.
At World's End, it doesn't make sense to have him as a party member, but it'd be
your
nice to
captain
have
will
him.
have no monsters today.
Just to see him fight.
Thank you.
Because Will
We're
Turner is a
turning
good
foul.
fighter. And plus he's a pirate by blood, in a way.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Jack does not care. Will in this corner. Alright, everybody's doing their thing. And we're gonna go out and meet our new friend. My door. I push it.
Don't remember inviting you.
How do you know he was there without seeing it?
So it was the organization. We'll handle this.
The darkness of men's hearts, drawn to these cursed medallions, and this heartless, a veritable maelstrom of avarice. I wonder, are they worthy to serve Organization 13?
And you want an answer now?
Precisely.
I love Bloodsword, to be honest. But he is like straight to the point villain.
Yeah. Back off.
Bloodsword's not afraid to like tell you the truth because he just wants to see like he always likes to gamble. And, like,
Yeah. Yeah. This is it.
now,
Yeah.
this boss is a pretty boring boss. He's only good in the second fight. Second time you fight him.
It's over.
Plus he has 3 bars, which makes it a little bit less.
Let's go. It's over. Back off. Yeah. Back off. Take this.
This fight always is pretty boring. He doesn't do much. Like, sure, his attacks hurt, but like,
Back
he's only
off.
just takes the hits all the time.
This is it. Yeah. This is it.
And especially when you do try to
It's over.
figure out where he's gonna pop up next, he doesn't go that far away. When he does his teleportation, his instant transmission,
It's over.
it's tedious. It should have been like a bar and a half.
This is it. Yeah.
I mean, normally the fight would be faster with strong Keyblade, but I want to use the King Key, so that's probably another reason why this is taking a little too long.
Take this. It's over. Back off. Back off.
You definitely want to deal with the worlds that include the organization first.
Not over yet.
Look at my hair. It's normal.
Throw him overboard.
Aye, aye.
Harley!
Excuse me?
Barley?
It's a bit of a pirate's code. Anyone who invokes parley must not be harmed till negotiations are complete.
This is no time for rules.
True. But as we're honorable pirates, we should always stick to the code. Alright, you. Out with it.
I surrender the chest with my humblest apologies.
Rather accommodating of you, mate. And for that you want...
Just a few souvenirs. For the memories.
Huh?
Oh no! We can't stop the curse unless we got all the medallions!
Our friend's
The
about to learn what it
medallions.
means to cross a pirate.
Oh.
Sora, Donald, Goofy, it's yours.
It's quite the transition.
Fire!
Who's at the cannons? I doubt he has any magic that lets him control inanimate objects like that. I mean, sure, his cards are one thing, but cannons? Come on. A little too much magic. Plus, what does Will do? And he should knock the guy over right now.
You stole a medallion again?
Were I only that fortunate.
So, how come you're all skeleton-y?
Perhaps I got a touch of something from that monster what attacked us. Yet, was the skin resting right on you three?
I don't think greed has anything to do with it.
That still doesn't solve the mystery.
Gorge, maybe the reason we're all okay is because we're not from this world.
Yeah. We're always just passing through. Wonder when we'll see home again. Just kidding you. Lucky we didn't get cursed, huh?
Quit yammering, mates. We've got to find ourselves a ship that'll float.
Alright. Can't forget this treasure chest, because it gives us to summon Peter Pan. Just like that.
Yeah.
So... horizontal slash, definitely must. And I think I'm okay. Yeah, just draw. Oh, no, I can put defender. Alright. Let's actually save. For real this time. Okay.
Take this. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Heal. Yeah. It's over.
Alright,
Yeah.
so we don't have to worry about that too much, though.
Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Back off. Okay.
Make a move.
I don't really fight these guys ever, really.
It's over. Yeah. This is it. Heal.
Only fighting them because of the experience points. Sunset. I think that's what I've been looking for. And that recipe for King's Shield.
It's over. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Heal. It's over.
There we go.
Did you miss me?
Not really. Alright.
A medallion. Get it.
Back off.
This is not hard.
Back off. Back off. Back off.
There we go.
Three more to go.
How do you know?
A pirate must have a keen eye, else he won't be sailing free for very long. Savvy?
What's that?
Davy Jones on the side. It's like,
Ahoy, mateys!
Ridiculous imitation, and yet I'm flattered.
flattered. He doesn't mind. Alright, so it's nothing but pop-up bubbles, just explaining the situation. Alright, to make things a little easier, we're gonna go back to where we just were, because we're gonna have to deal with the random Heartless encounter, Heartless or...
Take this. Free. Take this. Take this.
Alright, that was easy. Let's quickly equip it.
Yeah. Ha! It's over.
Maybe level 2 high jump, at least. Oh well. At least I got dodge roll. Happy about that. There you go. Ow. Ow. This one's not that punishing because it goes back for a whole minute. 2 minutes really.
It's over. This is
those guys are still after us, but 2 minutes, man. Come on.
Back off!
That's a lot. Ow. One more go.
Yeah, it's over.
That isn't us all the way back to four.
Take this. This is it. It's over. Yeah. This is it. It's over. This is it. Yeah. Ha. Back off! Back off! It's over! Take this! Yeah! Take this! This is it!
Sweet.
Yeah! Take this!
Really? They sent us that far back? I thought I would at least save this one. And I need to try the chest again.
It's over!
No, I'm getting away from the tricks this time.
Back off!
Notice all these guys are out in the open.
Back off! Back off! Yeah! Back off! Take this! It's over! Back off!
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh, after that spectacular failure?
Back off!
What block
This
C?
is it.
There's no block C.
This is it!
Oh, my block scene was my menu. I was like, what block scene? Oh, I know what. Alright, now we go here to make up for lost time. It's already leveled up.
Yeah!
Oop, not where I wanted to go. Then again, no. So they kept messing up. But that doesn't affect anything. There we go. And we'll save right here just to be safe. Alright, and that's when they don't even give us any time.
This is it. This is it. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Yeah.
10 seconds is not enough. Twins.
Back off. It's over. This is it.
Well, this is the last one.
Take this. Take this.
That's it. Automatic transition to the Black Pearl.
That's 4 medallions. We got them all.
But where's the chest?
Notice closely how they all have
If
the
we find the
necklace
hooded
part.
man, we'll find it.
Recycle, reuse.
Probably in
people.
Port Royal.
Why's that?
Organization 13 is after people's hearts. So they're gonna go wherever there's lots of people.
They'll hurt the townsfolk?
No, they're bringing them flowers, mate. I don't know who these organizers are, but I will say they're making we pirates look like proper gents.
Well, Jack. Then... we have to help.
Of course. Since we're already on the job anyway.
Then let go and hold a run free!
Alright, let's save down here. Alright. Good. He's for me.
He's for me.
Now, to break that curse.
Just 4 pieces.
Then what's this?
Oh, I understand. Jack must have been cursed by that monster, not from taking the gold.
Oh, I've no worries then.
It's okay, Jack. We'll just have to defeat the monster, that's all.
Alright. Now this boss fight's more fun and difficult how it should be, since it's... this is gonna be a legit boss fight. He was just a mini-boss before, but now... he's a boss with a handicap. I always found Thunder to be the most useful. Come back to normal, and we just fight him like a crazy person. It is an annoying fight, my good sir. It truly is an annoying fight, but at least it's not boring, because when we fought this guy on the ship, he's just super boring. He's mad at me.
It's over.
Eventually we'll get the treasure. For now, yeah, man, this fight is really boring. Alright. Ah, my favorite reaction command is pretty cool. I love it when Sora takes the boss's weapon. Like, really shows how much of a weapon master he kind of is. Ow. Okay, whatever I can. Okay. Oh, thank you, Donald. Ow. Sure. Okay. And now you get this in your face. And I'm going to break the curse. I like how the shadow lingers around.
It's over.
It it's not a hard boss, it's just annoying. I don't know, it's annoying when he's definitely like fighting, when like you have to collect the coins around him and he just decides to use his whirlwind attack. So that's what makes it even more annoying to fight.
Back off. Take this.
Should be coming into the third phase now. No, not yet.
Take
Okay.
this. Back off. Take this.
Nice block. There, ow.
Heal.
I have another ether at the waist.
It's over. This is it.
Okay, now I have to worry. This was really annoying.
Okay.
Dude, from what we saw with the final trailer, the boss fights are going to be freaking huge. Ow.
There.
Oh no, you don't. I mean, those boss fights are definitely going to be huge. I'm like, and did you see those health bars on those Heartless? Look, that is magnificent. I can't wait. And especially given the scale of the game, the boss fights are going to be just worth the health bars that they're given. Come on. Alright. Oh, that's what I needed. This reaction command is very useful. Plus, I can't wait to see the reaction commands if there are reactions. You know, they took away reaction commands in favor of the situation command. But, yeah. I swear, especially everybody who plays Assassin's Creed is just like, well, finally, my skills can be used outside of Assassin's Creed. And I can't wait to actually take control. I hope the controls are smooth. I mean, it looks pretty smooth in the trailers, but like, I want to actually experience the ship controls. Here's my last potion now. Ow. Ow. No, you don't. No. I don't even have once more. I don't have second chance.
Did you miss me?
Oh, Jack, I did not miss you. Damn. So close. I was close. Now I have to do all that stupidness all over again. I'm committed to using the Kingdom Key for this, bro. I've been using the Kingdom Key this entire time. Oh, dude. And that's the name of it, the Caribbean. It's gonna be the most fun out of all of them in terms of like visuals and, you know, in terms of visuals and realism, in terms of water, foliage. I'm talking about, it's just gonna be beautiful. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies so much. Wow. The Caribbean is gonna be one of the best worlds in my opinion. It's gonna be my favorite world. I just know it. Because the fact that we're gonna go all the way up to fighting Davy Jones, I'm like, nah, yo, this already wins. I just don't know what my second favorite world would be, because definitely the Caribbean already has my love automatically. Ow.
Back off.
Keep messing up. This boss takes forever. Especially with the Kingdom Key. Grr. Right? Dude, Davy Jones. Like, I just love him as a... I mean, he's a folklore come to life in the Pirates world, like, because the phrase is like, I'll see you in Davy Jones' locker, and then bam, Davy Jones is here. Like, I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna be, when I first saw him, I was like, alright, we're gonna be dealing with Davy Jones. He's always invincible at that world building time. If I see this Heartless back in the Caribbean, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be like, no, you stay away from me. Try to get back every coin I get. And these guys are useless already. Come on. Wake up, guys. Secret now. And thank you, Donald, for using most of your power on him. You know what I just realized, though? I'm wondering if Lord Beckett is going to be in the game. Like, it would be interesting to see him. Because Lord Beckett is involved with...
This is it.
Xehanort said it at the end. He said the name. It's just, you know, in a language. It's like he used it in the same language as how he explains the Keyblade. So it's like some weird form of it's translated to staircase to the heavens.
Okay.
I don't want him to win. But yeah, that world, I bet you that world is gonna be like like there's this one Kingdom Hearts theorist who thinks that it's gonna be like a dungeon, and I personally would love to be like that, where it's like we just go to different sections, like we have to go to different sections. It is the slowest boss ever, and plus since I'm playing on Proud Mode using the Kingdom Key, and though I have not been here, and though I've been playing this game for years, it is taking even longer than usual. By the way, hello, Susanna. She's the first. You're the first new person in a long time. Not that I don't love you, Mr. J.
Yeah, it's over.
Well, I mean, it's a song. I know that much. But no, it really does translate to staircase to heaven.
Back off.
Staircase, not stairway. I think it's staircase to heaven. Regardless, that it's been translated is what I'm trying to say. So it means something. And they just for the epicness alone, they just give it a fancy name. But dude, what I'm especially scared for, since we're talking about the trailer, I'm scared of what's gonna happen. What causes Sora to break. Like, I'm pretty sure most have said, oh, all his friends die right in front of him, and I believe that, but like, there has to be like more of like a gut-wrenching reason. Wow. Okay, I didn't die. I used all my potions. I had to free use on it's like a free map. It's like a free ether. No. Okay. No, I mean, No, I think that is what the world is called, because he says in. Like, it's So I find out the battle takes place in this place. I'm like, ooh, in. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we'll find out the truth when we actually play the game. But for now, that's what what he said at the end of the trailer is the name of the world. So it is pretty interesting. This is the slowest boss ever, going back to Susanna's statement. Oh man, I just can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, especially since we're playing in this world right now. I can't wait to play in the Caribbean. It's gonna be awesome. I'm surprised I didn't use any of my ethers yet. Alright. Oh no you don't. Slowest boss ever. That's a factual statement from... I'm praising Susanna just by that statement alone. Oh, come on, why does he have to have iframes with this whirlwind? Seriously. No. I would take the rest. You go somewhere else for a little bit. I'm so glad I got dodge roll to collect these really quickly.
Yeah, back off! Take this! Heal! This is it!
Surprisingly, but I mean, I'm not too hung up because I think Terra might do something that'll probably make everybody like, yeah, Terra's awesome. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that he basically was part of the whole he was primary cause of everything that's gonna happen because of his stupidity. But no, I mean, I feel like he's gonna do something awesome because of the fact that they're kind of keeping quiet about Terra in the trailers. And Naminé, I feel like Naminé is gonna be involved in a big way too. Xion, I mean, Xion's been being seen, so it's pretty clear that Xion's gonna play a good role as well.
All better.
Like, characters we haven't seen in 1,000 years, they're definitely gonna play like the major. I feel like the Birth by Sleep crew and the Twilight crew, their roles are gonna like really help Sora and the rest of the Destiny Islands crew get things going. Like, that's just my viewpoint. That's my opinion from the way they're showing things off.
We're never gonna stop them like this.
What's the plan then?
We gotta find their stronghold and finish them off.
I don't hate them, to be honest. For me, for Terra,
I've heard some tales, but not a one like this.
Is there any way we can help?
Like, of course you.
Anything at all.
I doubt you ever see my Birth by Sleep playthrough for Terra. So I actually defended him for a little bit in terms of like all he was doing was just in the beginning for his mindset. It was just trying to, not rely on the darkness, please his master by just like, so he was willing to do anything to be a master. So in other words, it was sort of like a greed and selfishness thing going on for him, which made him blind to what Xehanort was doing, and especially the fact since he's obedient. The man is obedient to his masters, like to be like, yes, master, I understand.
You had us going there thinking you turned over a new leaf.
So he respected his elders. His respect for his elders is what led him to go where things are, and plus Xehanort, told him to appreciate the darkness, not to be so afraid of it, and that's when Terra's like, really? Okay, I shouldn't? Sure. Ericus was telling me this other thing this whole time.
Hold on, that was far too easy. What's the rub?
Yeah, but regardless, like, I think it's because of I don't think it's like he definitely didn't mean to do it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, all this was just because Xehanort he was just leading him on, like, darkness isn't a bad thing. Use your darkness, Terra. You know you have it. Come on.
Chance by then, I'll have the way to wield
so I don't hate him,
and if I succeed,
but I don't.
To join me.
But there's no denying that.
Done.
50% of all this is his
Jack
fault.
will be able to use the Keyblade after all.
Why's that?
He and Sora are kind of alike, don't you think?
Are not.
Going back to the pirates tangent, though, I'm really
Some say
wondering.
Jack Sparrow's the worst
Like,
pirate ever to sail
they
the
definitely
Spanish
changed the
Main.
voice actor for
No
Jack
one could really
Sparrow
mean
for
that.
Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
And
We
it doesn't
know
sound
he's the best.
exactly like Johnny
I hope
Depp,
we'll
but
get to
I would
see
be
him
impressed if it is Johnny Depp. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would be happy to see in the credits that Kingdom Hearts 3, Johnny Depp. I'm like, okay, that confirms it. 'Cause nobody knows.
Hey everybody, I'm picking up a...
I want to skip these scenes so bad, but I can't.
Probably just... I don't know.
Oh man. Alright. After dealing with that, we're gonna go here. I want to go straight to the worlds that had the organization stuff to deal with. I'll laugh if I can't skip Olympus and all that. Just like, nah, you don't have to do it. I doubt I could skip Olympus,
Tonight
though.
goes well.
So do I. But I wonder why he's so nervous.
He definitely had no reason to trust
Master
Xehanort.
does have his
Def-
shy side, you know.
That he definitely had no like all the signs were there to not trust Xehanort, but because of the fact he was welcomed into the land of departure, Ericus welcomed that. He highly respects Ericus's opinion for a lot of things. So of course he trusted Xehanort for all the times that he does show up, because I could tell Xehanort always leaves and comes back, and he decided to come back for Terra's Mark of Mastery exam. So, so there. That's what I think. So he simply respected Xehanort and listened to him because Ericus trusted him, kinda, sorta, still at that time. The reason I say kinda, sorta, because of that cutscene of where he and Xehanort had to duke it out, but I guess Ericus found it in him to kinda forgive him. Like, you scarred me for life, bro, but you're a respected master. There's not many of us out there. We gotta stick strong.
Tonight is
Wow,
very important.
okay, right here you can really notice the 60 frames. It's fantastic. Yeah, but going back to Ericus and Xehanort, like, they were, at that time, before the fall, they're still friends.
Maybe we came at a bad time.
But they're no longer like the best of friends, because I'm pretty sure they were the best of friends before. But then Xehanort was just like, nah, dude, darkness is way cooler than light. Eric is like, no, dude, don't. Our master doesn't like the darkness. Which still raises the question who the master is, because yes, yes, Susanna. I can't wait for the Colosseum either. I mean, it's no longer the Colosseum; it's just Olympus. I think we're definitely going to be starting at the mountain, going up all the way to see Zeus, and then going down to Thebes to finish everything off. Or no. Sure, he doesn't know that he did it, but Ericus just want to acknowledge it. He doesn't want like a dissension among the ranks, like to cause like some weird splinter. Like, well, Master doesn't trust him, but then again, I can't. What other secrets does the Master have? It's kind of like the whole secret like type of deal. Like, because apparently, when the king was trying to keep his secret about Ansem not being Ansem from Kingdom Hearts 1, like, that really kind of like shocked Sora a little bit and made him like, so we fought him for nothing, even though he had to be stopped. Like, it wasn't like the Ansem. But Sora later understands what the king really meant by that. There might be a chance I have to get Mickey too. Ooh, Flare Force. Not gonna use it. I am gonna put Blizzard Boost, just because. Ooh, AP boost. Menuing. I'm doing menu stuff, I can't believe it. And switch Donald as I give him the Blizzard Boost. Plus I need to heal it.
This is it.
I wish I had the Magnet spell right now.
This is it.
No, yeah, I feel like Ericus just didn't want to like give, because I feel like sure they would see Xehanort as like, whoa, he hurt our master, we really respected him. She pretty much was closed-minded most of the time, practically all the time. Only because like she was entitled with the rank of master, and like her first day on the job was like watch Terra, but also like do your job as a master to really protect the order of the world. So she tried her best to like, well, I mean, she didn't blend in per se, but she didn't seem like an outsider to most people. While with Terra, some people were just like, oh, who are you? Except for Cinderella. Cinderella liked Terra. I don't think any of them met. No. Aurora was sleeping for all three of them. We show up like after she pricks her pink finger on the spindle. Snow White, no, Snow White wasn't afraid of Terra. She was afraid of the monsters. Oh yeah, I could put another item. I'm gonna put a... Should I put them? No, I feel like Blizzaga makes more sense. No. Fire Aga. Because of Hades. If I do have to go. I forget how the sequence is for the second round of Worlds. Like I don't know if I could skip... if I could truly skip Olympus. I know I could skip Pride Lands, definitely.
It's over. Take this. Back off. This is it.
She really would not listen, only because she was sticking true to her mission, and she was showing up to Terra's aftermath, and like the results like shown in front of her. Ventus? I mean, Ventus was basically Ventus is pretty much Sora during her fights. Of course, despite the fact he was just mostly trying to find Terra and understand what the heck is going on. But, or Susanna, you could be alluding to like not much hope for Ventus in 3. If that's the case, I have much hope for Ventus waking up, but probably after all the crazy stuff has happened. That's just me, though. That's just my opinion. Yeah, going back to Aqua, she was very close-minded until she like realized that, hold on, these are my friends. I can't believe that I didn't really trust one of my closest that I trained alongside with for years. Who knows how many years, but not probably never kids. Let's see. Yeah, Aqua's closed-mindedness also like kind of played a factor in terms of like she should have trusted Terra more. I mean, she tried to be like, no, Terra will never do such a thing. But of course, the villains like to add on like, are you sure? I mean, look at the results. You can't argue that only someone with the power of Keyblade can affect the heart of an individual. Maybe, like, because at the end of the day, how is Xehanort going to get the Keyblade, the X-Blade to be specific. I feel like the way Vanitas is definitely back, I mean, I feel like Ventus and Vanitas are still gonna fuse, because Xehanort at the end of the day says all the pieces are destined to appear, so... I mean, I feel like he might succeed in terms of opening Kingdom Hearts, because that's all he wants. He just wants to have the key to open the door. Just wants to open Kingdom Hearts. So in terms of losing hope, so in terms of not having that much hope for Ventus, he's gonna wake up, or I think from the way, because going back to when I mentioned a YouTuber with his theories, the source of this theory coming from HMK, for if you guys follow him or seen any of his videos, he mentions that Sora possibly loses his Keyblade when Ventus gets reawakened, because one of the reasons Sora has a Keyblade is because he has his current Keyblade because of Ventus. So that's a good theory right there on how Ventus will wake up.
Calm down? You just had to have a party, didn't you? Don't you see what's happened?
Hey, what's with you?
The rose.
He should have, but Ericus was...
What?
Was raised on fear of the darkness.
Surely you can find another rose.
Silence!
And wanted the light to
That's not fair,
become the
Beast.
strongest thing
Don't take it out on Belle.
possible.
It's not like she stole it.
And seeing Terra with the darkness, like, kind of made it even more, like,
You don't have to
definitely
apologize.
put more fuel to the fire. Like, whoa, hey, Terra, you're using... No, you gave into the darkness, how dare you? He just, like, jumped to conclusion immediately with Terra before... I'm pretty sure he wanted to explain, but he couldn't, because he was too wrapped up on, like, no, I gotta save my child by defeating him.
When you first got here, I tried to change. But I was only
And in terms of, like,
myself.
explaining... In terms of Ericus wanting to destroy Ventus, he just
I'll always be a beast.
assumed
So I
that
should live like
he
a
probably
beast.
assumed that Ventus is like some instrument of darkness, despite the fact that he was
Goodbye.
trained in the guidance of light. Like, he figured that now you're a lost cause. You're asking too many questions.
Oh, I think his mind's all made up.
Yeah. Look, Belle, leave this to us. If we can get the Beast's rose back, he'll calm down.
Kind of like this parody of... Kind of sort of like this parody of Beauty and the Beast, like this variation in terms of, like... Because before... Well, I mean, they still show it, but, like, in this scene, they really show, like, Beast's mindset is just on breaking the curse. Like, sure, he loves Belle, but, like, he really is on dead set on getting rid of the curse. I don't know why I was looking at pop-up bubbles. Alright, let's save. Let's see. I think if Ericus was still alive, who knows, maybe...
Hey, Beast!
The fact that Xehanort showed up immediately after Ericus had fallen, I think if Ericus had survived
Come on, you need
the
to
fight,
hear this. You used to be fearless.
I'm
You would have
pretty
given
sure
your life to
Xehanort
save
himself would have
Belle. Don't you know what
probably
that
taken
meant
this out,
to
like,
us?
say, you've been
You
a
gave us all
crutch
courage.
this whole time, Ericus. It's time you let go.
Maybe you should have kept some for yourself.
I let you go.
I mean, are you really gonna throw your happiness away?
So I feel like Xehanort would have
The
finished the
rose is
job
your
if Terra
only
did.
hope, isn't it?
Like, if Terra showed enough restraint not to really hurt,
it's
like,
the only
kill
hope for
Ericus.
Cogsworth and the others, too.
So,
don't throw away your last chance. Remember what it was like before Belle lived here?
yeah, again, if Terra really didn't have
See?
showed
You can't give up.
showed
Not
restraint
now.
against against Ericus after the battle. Like, he didn't put it all in his fight.
This
Same
castle
with Ericus.
belongs to
Ericus
me.
will still be alive after the Terra
Zouten will
fight,
never be welcome
but
here.
Xehanort would have shut up and finished the job himself, really making Terra, like, break down and be angry, you know? Know what I mean? Like, that's my theory. Because I feel like Ericus would have been removed in some way, somehow. But I have a good feeling that he may come back, considering that part of him still lingers in Terra. Because from my assumption when it comes to Keyblade wielders, do they truly leave their Keyblades behind? Are they really gone? Because I feel like leaving the Keyblade behind means that something else is going on. Like, I feel like they go to some limbo. I feel like they go to some limbo. I feel like Lartine will get her sister back. Because adding on to that, to that little segment, like, yeah, Lartine, somebody was revealed in Key? Right. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are, like, legitimate deaths, but, there's but what does it mean for a Keyblade wielder? Because as we see in the Keyblade graveyard, there's a lot of Keyblades, like a lot, and so at the end of the day, what is the question? Are they dead? I feel like at the end of the day, all the pieces would have eventually fall into place for Xehanort, in terms of he could care less who was involved because he had a backup plan for his dad. Like, even if Ericus didn't die, he would at least be, like, mortally wounded where he couldn't be able to, like, attack him, or
So, Beast,
just
you came after
useless, you know?
You had me worried.
Like, maybe
I was
Ericus
afraid
losing
you'd
all of
given
his
up for
pupils,
good.
or maybe he would go through, or maybe he would have been Norded and probably
What do you
go
guys
through the
really
same thing
want?
as Terra and become a
Kingdom
lingering will to
Hearts.
test Sora in the future to see, like, okay, this one,
When Kingdom
Maybe the
Hearts
one.
is ours, we can exist
Like, I feel like
fully and
Xehanort
completely.
doesn't matter who's in the way, his plan would still come into
So
fruition.
you see, Beast,
Because he is a smart
that's
man,
why
no
we
doubt.
need your heartless
The fact that
and
he
your
was
nobody.
and what he's willing to sacrifice to achieve his goal really showcases like no obstacle matters. So I feel like Ericus wasn't impeding his path at all because he cared less about friendship. He could care less like who's in the way. He just wants to reach his goal as soon as possible. Ow. There's my defense increase.
Take this. It's over.
But yeah, Ericus would still want to fight Xehanort, or maybe, but I feel like
Back off.
because of the Terra and Ericus fight, he would have been too weak to go to the Keyblade Graveyard, would take refuge in, would definitely take refuge in the mysterious tower until he like was fully well rested, and even then would be grief-stricken by the news that Terra is gone, Ventus's heart is gone, and Aqua, you know, has to find a way to protect them, and, you know. Probably, but like I said, Ericus was raised on just, like, only on light, so, he just, I guess, like, goes into full panic mode, like, when Darkness is in play. Like, he completely, I mean, not, like, completely, but, like, he definitely, like, I feel like Terra would have passed the Mark of Mastery exam first try if he didn't show any signs of darkness at all. So because he saw that just that one bit of darkness, and though Terra like immediately got it under control as best as he could, so he didn't use it in the fight, Ericus is like, nah, I have doubts. Send that boy to boot. I'm sending this kid back to boot camp. So in other words, like how Titans is Eren Yeager's trigger from Attack on Titan, like Darkness is like Eric is like immediate trigger, like no, I don't trust it. No, I don't trust it. It has to die. I'm pretty sure he didn't want to kill Terra though. Like seeing as how he sees Terra as the son, he probably just wanted to like knock him out and try to perform some weird exorcism to get rid of the darkness. I do the whole like darkness separation thing from like Xehanort did with Ventus. And then we would truly had a Dark Terra, and Xehanort wouldn't even have to go through trouble making a vessel. He'd just be like, oh, I have a Dark Terra right here. Fantastic.
Is that?
Look! It's the rose!
Like, there's so many scenarios that could have been avoided with Terra and Ericus. Like, for Ericus to be either standing with his students, or at least be, like, wounded even more to where he had to take a rest off to the side. Like, he can't help them, but he trusts them to try to resolve the situation since he considers them all masters in their own right. That's just my opinion and theory. Like, yes, it would have just been easier to talk, but in terms of making things dramatic, the writers don't care about simplicity.
Or the rose.
Simplicity? What's that? I just want people to cry.
Good one, Belle.
I think Xehanort believes in the whole destroying something in order to create something greater type of person. Like, he sees himself as somewhat like a prophet, a catalyst to bring order to things. You know, like all like dark leaders and all that jazz. First time to do this with Kingdom Keith. And Donald's down for the count. Timeline.
Get out!
Oh, this should help a little bit. I'm definitely going to be bringing up the revenge value unnecessarily high. Yeah, I get going back, I get Xehanort's message. I know what he wants to do. But he's just going about it to where he thinks darkness is the way to, like, resolve it. It's like he wants to bring balance without realizing that he's tipping the scale in his own way.
It's over.
Okay. I shouldn't get tired with the jump reaction for that. But 9 is fine. It's a lot. Okay. Should hopefully take down this one bar.
This is it.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you're gonna get a mid. True. The Master's Keyblade allowing him to see the future.
It's over. Defense!
Hopefully my reflect kind of saved me a bit.
Back off! Beast!
Get out!
I'll just do what I needed to do, probably for a brief moment. Alright, come on, buddy.
Okay. Okay.
Wear the face of despair.
Hopefully I can make this magic card last where I need it to last. Okay.
This is it. Give me strength.
Wow, it's been forever since I did that first try. He should be Swiss cheese. I should be Swiss cheese because he has one of his melee attacks is a full-on thrust with all those things towards me. Whatever. I mean, physics does not apply to anything related to Disney. That includes the video games. Such a tender moment. Say, remember when I yelled at you 5 minutes ago? And pretend that never happened.
Here,
Nah.
it's yours again.
I didn't think I would get a first try so easily. Or at least I didn't think
You want me to leave the
I
castle?
wasn't going to die for so easily.
What matters is, you weren't hurt by Zaldin. You're safe.
Says the man still holding the rose like a teddy bear.
I'm very grateful to you for bringing the rose back to me.
He's having the hardest time talking to her.
It's the least I could do. You've been good to me, and you didn't have to be.
Listen, Belle.
Yes?
Say it.
Standard guy reaction to girls girls that they love.
We have confidence.
Don't be bashful now.
They all know. She knows.
Belle, I'd like you to stay with me, please.
I think Belle is the best princess with the best facial.
I will.
With the best facial animations.
Maestro, music.
Oh, this is where they add it. Because I was wondering
Did you see the
when
look
they
on
put
Belle's
this
face
on.
when she grabbed that rose?
Huh? Yup, she sure was having fun, all right.
She's rather unique, isn't she?
Zaldin.
Always ready for a
I mean,
little
everybody has
adventure.
different pronunciations.
Two of them
of
do
certain
seem
names.
made for each other.
Yeah, they sure
I mean,
do.
for all we know, Zaldin probably didn't pronounce it for him. Plus, if you look at Setzer, sure, we hear Rotz's name and out in the heavens in the tournament, and Setzer still says rucksack. Alright, we can go here. It's gonna be a long play. I'm gonna try to play as long as I can. Just so I could kill a fair amount of story. Why is it still destroyed?
Everybody's doing.
Don't worry, this will be reconstructed after we're done here. Back to plot.
Wait!
Sora!
Mulan, hey, no time to talk. We gotta catch that guy.
I love Land of Dragons. I will be...
I'm
Well, I
following
mean-
him too.
No. It'll be like the shortest story ever. Or it could be the longest, and we could see like... No, it's too unnecessary. I don't think I wouldn't mind Mulan, despite it being a bad movie. I wouldn't mind Mulan 2 being a world, like bringing back Land of Dragons and like go through the adventure of escorting the 3 princesses, but nah. Now that I think about it, it's just like it's definitely unnecessary. Let's see. This is one of my favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2. Sure, you want your limited edition console, but I already told you my reason. I'm just cheap and lazy and but settle with the fact that I could survive without the console. I think he's over there, but he was in a direction I was looking at. Logic, out the window. Nobody's.
It's over.
Oh well.
It's over.
I need the experience points. Right? Oh no, I already leveled up. I thought I was close to leveling up. I guess I forgot immediately. I mean, this world isn't hard. I could just sit. This visit isn't really hard. I could really just ignore the enemies.
Back off.
Especially with Mulan's limits, it makes things like go pretty quick.
Looks like he got away.
How?
How come you're after somebody
Where
from
could he
Organization
hide?
13?
What is that?
This makes no
The
sense.
guy in black.
One of the bad guys.
I knew it. There's a rumor in the Imperial City about a spy in black, lurking in the mountains. I'd been up here tracking him, but when you arrived, I lost him.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, but I do wonder where he went.
I was pretty happy with the world whenever was coming, being like the city being more expanded in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Like, I love the world that never was the way it is in terms of exploring the castle, but to explore more the city, at least on Sora's side of the story, even though it wasn't truly the city itself,
Okay,
it was pretty cool.
first things
I
first.
enjoyed it. Alright, I'm leading the charge, so you guys keep going while I deal with this.
Hey, you! Quit sneaking around.
Behind you. Sora's like, what? What do you mean? No, the world was, it's a great world for Kingdom Hearts 2. But my absolute favorite is definitely Twilight Town. I like Twilight Town the way, aesthetic-wise. Especially when you're playing as Ratzas, the music is what I love with Twilight Town.
This is it.
Unnecessary boss fights, because there's no need for victory.
Back off. This is it.
This fight doesn't matter whether you win or lose.
It's over. Take this. Back off. Yeah, light. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Just make the health go down faster. Wish they could have made it so that way you could finish this fight, but no, they had to leave it in where hey, you don't have to win, just get his health down to a certain point.
It's over. It's over. Yeah, back off.
That wasn't a tearjerker. I was just like, ooh, Roxas, Sora, you shouldn't be fighting him. But now I love the Roxas versus Sora fight cutscene more, because he actually gets to fight before that cutscene happens. Like, the cutscene now really flows well with what we watched. From the original. The original version is like, Roxas's nobodies block you.
Are you okay, Sora?
Did you get him?
No. He's gone.
What? You lost him?
Anyway, what now?
I think that we better get rid of all the Heartless first.
What was that? Come on, we better get off the mountain.
Okay.
It's heading for the city. We've got to warn Shang.
Which nobody belongs to which member? Sorry for my brief silence. Just had a conversation with someone, outside the chat. So, but I try my best to try to associate, like, some nobodies are obvious, some are just like, whoa, that, what? And some nobodies we just never see. So, I mean, we finally get to see Marluxia's nobodies in Kingdom Hearts 3, his personal nobodies. And the reason I assume the samurai are Roxas is because, well, he wields 2 keyblades, they wield 2 swords, and we don't know how long. I mean, doesn't really showcase Roxas having control, but no, I think the samurai belongs to Roxas. The fact that he had block Donald and Goofy, it showcases that it's his personal nobodies. Like, I think at some point, and during the nobodies, like, when they're not performing missions, like, Sayet's probably like has them like train in the castle, and I think maybe one of part of Roxas's training was to figure out the nobody that best reflects his personality, and well, and I think once the creature exists, like, any organization member could I just feel like any organization member would have control of any nobody, especially Xemnas being like the master of all nobodies. That's just my theory. Like, every member is tasked through like trying to show their control over the darkness and see like, hey, let's see if you could summon a creature that best reflects you, your own personal guard. And so Roxas, I guess, somehow ended up with the samurai, but could never really manifest them that much after that, since he's still pretty low level. He probably have managed to summon one, and then Xemnas is just like, I like that one. But the other thing could be, like, Xemnas probably gave him the assassins at some point, so... my theory. It's just a theory. Alright. I'll probably skip the cutscene, but I don't care, and let's use Mulan's limit after all this time. Mulan's limit.
It's over! For China! I'm on fire! Yeah!
Even though 358 doesn't really show like Roxas being like a very strong member, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen during the organization's downtime. I think they're going back to having. I feel like having a dust is no. A lot of people speculate the sorcerers belong to Xemnas, just because they Xemnas uses a laser-based weapon, and I feel like those blocks that the sorcerers uses is a similar type of laser energy, which is why they're those normal-looking magic blocks that harm Sora the way they could. Don't do that. There we go, jeez. I took that long. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like the sorcerers belong to Xemnas because of the energy they give. Plus at the same time, no, we really don't see the sorcerers until we get to the world that never was. And then we like really start to see them after. Is it at the beginning of the castle? They start showing up there. But yeah, going back to my theory that I feel like once they know a certain creature exists, the organization members have the power to like summon them because they have enough dark power to do so. Sir, what could have you done? She was way low. I mean Xigbar, speaking of, and Sayats are pretty strong members, turning out to be the actual, like, top dogs. Xemnas' actual, like, right-handed men. They're pretty strong, especially Sayats with his Berserker mode. They don't need nobodies, or at least their own personal guard, but they choose to have it just so they can have, like, another variant for their nobody army. And that's just my opinion. No, like, I feel like Xemnas probably just summoned those sorcerers just so he could have his own, like, special elite nobody, or just give an extra, like, weapon to the arsenal. Because these guys right here, we have right here now, we got our sharpshooters out the way, you know, our nobodies that fight from the distance. As well as... Exactly, definitely speaking of Xigbar. Like, Xigbar, turns out to be, like... to be Xehanort's right-hand man, which definitely puts him a step slightly above, Xemnas in terms of like power. Who knows? Like, because the one cutscene in June Drop Distance has me wondering like how strong is Xigbar really? The fact that he had to tell Xemnas that Xemnas is all yours when Xemnas is about to fight Sora. Which makes me wonder, like, Xemnas, don't kill him. he knows that Xemnas has a tendency to get carried away. Oh wait, we're gonna be going through. We're gonna be seeing the Emperor. I don't want to skip that cutscene. Definitely. Shang is like the beast times 10 when he's around Mulan. Was like, oh yeah. Like his social awkwardness level is high in this game. Like Shang definitely knows how to be a noble soldier for the Imperial Army, but like when it comes to being a normal person, he's just like, oh yeah. I think from this is just from my perspective, I feel like, Xemnas' plan was completely different from Xehanort's in a way, in terms of, like, how to achieve Kingdom Hearts. Like, at the end of the day, Xehanort will probably just fall back to the original plan, which is gathering all the necessary pieces of Guardians of Light and Seekers of Darkness to be there when Kingdom Hearts actually does, to really open Kingdom Hearts. Like, I feel like Xemnas' method was just like a placeholder. Like, I feel like Xemnas is like going through all of the secondary plans before he like goes back to just the primary plan. It's just like, fine, let's just follow the legend. Yeah, it was also different. Like, he just his method was just finding the door, or having Sora open the door in a way. So, yeah, their plans were different. It wasn't like Xehanort's full-on plan. So I feel like he was still using them in a way as like, let's try this. Like, he was using them as an experiment before he like truly like came back. That's just my opinion, though. Like, Xehanort is like a meticulous man. He likes to try all of his options before he either has to fall back on his final plan or like goes back to Plan A. And Plan A being just following how things will unfold, which is the 7 Guardians of Light and the 13 Seekers of Darkness. Their clash bringing forth bringing forth Kingdom Hearts, as well as the necessary light and amount of light and darkness needed to repair the Keyblade. Because as it's stated many times, the Keyblade is the only thing that will open Kingdom Hearts, like to open the true entrance, whether it being a door or like just a giant beam of light taking you to Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah, their plans were different just to see, like, they probably suggested it to Xehanort, like, hey, because who knows how long Xehanort has had the power of time at his side, so... Mess that up.
Okay. Take this.
Or maybe that was like... Well, I mean... who knows where that like could have really came from. It might have came from Mako while she was down there with Mickey using the light in some weird way. But it's still funny how like completely raw Ansem was.
Take this. It's over. Yeah. Back off.
Let's do this together.
I'll handle this.
Let's see.
It's over.
For China.
I'm on fire.
But thinking of how that cutscene came into full circle in 0.2, like the ending of Kingdom Hearts Unlimited, with the reveal that that door to Kingdom Hearts was actually the door to the Dark Realm. Like, how far ahead is Tetsuya Nomura in his thinking? Like, does he really know what kind of story he's writing? Because I love strange stories like this that have like multiple like, you know, this is connected, this character that's the reason for this. Like Tetsuya Nomura like goes down to every detail to the point where he reveals why Mickey had a shirt normally as opposed to why he didn't have a shirt at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, sure, we get away with the excuse, like, I didn't have a design at the time. No, he lost his shirt thanks to the Demon Tide.
I'll handle this.
This is it.
For China.
I'm on fire.
Damage. That's a good. Fantastic. Getting through these worlds pretty quick. Yeah. Come on. Man. There we go. The fact I took down 3 worlds within an hour and a half.
Back off. Yeah. This is it.
Ah, come on.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah. It's over. Yeah. It's over.
That's my head. Thank you. Am I gonna get that reaction command? Yes, I am. Vertical toss. Gotcha. And I think Red Rocket here will definitely finish it off. Hopefully.
This is it.
For China.
I'm on fire.
It is a convoluted story. He just and I can understand. Definitely, a lot of people are just like, I don't get this. Why can't you explain this? He gives us a game to pacify us until you get to see what his end goal. Because at the end of the day, like this is just something I heard. Like I think at the end of the day, he really wasn't expecting Kingdom Hearts 1 to have enough popularity for fans to want a Kingdom Hearts 2. That the secret movie to 1 wasn't really an idea for Kingdom Hearts 2. It wasn't really meant to be Kingdom Hearts 2, I believe. It's like, sure, it's like, yeah, second game, Kingdom Hearts 2, but not in the story that you were probably expecting. Like, he's probably trying to go, he probably wanted to go through the Final Fantasy route with Kingdom Hearts, where, like, new faces, and maybe just 1 or 2 old faces, and then, but completely different story.
Once again, you have served
like
China
all the
well.
stuff Sora did was like, it's done.
It would please me to
even though it
reward
had a secret ending where it's like
What
he
is
goes
it
off
that
somewhere
you
else.
wish?
It's like, well, where does he go?
Well,
But the fact that
you
Roxas
say
was
a
supposed to be
guy in
different.
black came to see you. What did he say?
I have no problem with understanding the
is all
story
you
either.
request?
Like with all the games that came
Yes.
out. and playing all these games and watching all the movies.
Dragons have crossed our land and left
I have
a
no
great
problem
web of
understanding it.
paths.
It's just for the people that's just like, wait, what?
These
When then like
dragons
something
wield
new
much
completely
power.
drops.
And they are the source of
Or if
many
they
gifts
play,
to both man and
or if they
nature.
play something out of sequence, or they
But
don't
it
do a
would
certain
seem someone
boss
of
fight
evil
that actually
intent
ties in the
disturbed
story
one
a
of our
teeny bit
dragons
more.
and transformed
Like
it
Final
into
Mix
what you
introduces
call
that
a heartless.
concept, like, oh yeah, if you played the
It is
secret
my
boss,
belief
it
that
actually
this
has
young
a
man
special
came to warn
connection.
me
Like,
of
well,
that
now you
danger.
tell us, thank you.
Then I could alert and prepare my troops.
Like, they think the final bosses, the
Did
secret
you?
bosses mean nothing, but no, they actually mean something.
I was about to, but he told me this situation.
Like Kingdom Hearts
had
1 Final
changed.
Mix, like, I was like,
He said
who is
three
this
wise
man?
guys
And
had
then we
arrived,
later
and
find
they
out
would take
it's
care of things.
it's Xemnas, and then
That's gotta be Riku.
that definitely completes the cutscene where Xemnas is talking to
what's
Ranza
he
saying, I
doing hanging
didn't
out
see
with
him.
Organization
He looks a lot
13?
like you.
No
Which makes the
idea.
people who never played
But
Final
at least
Mix
I
like,
finally
wait,
know he's okay.
when did Xemnas go to Kingdom Hearts
That's
1?
good
Did we fight him? And it turns out in Final Mix is
Now
where
then,
that cutscene
Famula,
makes sense. So like how
Do
he
you have the request?
he'd been the scenes,
I'd like
he's seen
Shen.
Sora.
I mean, well, the
No,
captain.
those secret fights don't matter.
Yes, my dear.
But
What is
definitely like the
Could the
original
captain have a
Kingdom
vacation,
Hearts
please?
non-bosses, minus
I hardly
Heartless
expected
is
such humble request.
is canon to the story.
In this case, I'm
So
afraid I must. refuse.
definitely
Captain
Xemnas,
Lee's responsibility
Lingering Will,
is to protect the Emperor.
and
yet,
the mysterious
Mulan,
figure from Birth by
Yes.
Sleep. They're
Would you like to serve
those
alongside
fights
him and
are most
protect
definitely canon to the story in terms of like coming into full
Two
circle.
reeds together are stronger
Like the
than
mysterious
one.
figure's reason for
The choice is
being a
yours alone.
secret boss, or at least being the way he was, is just so
Thank
he
you,
could
Your Excellency.
examine and see how strong he is. Like, I don't think he had like some weird special mission. He's just like, let's see how strong these guys were back. Will they be a threat to me to my future self? And it turns out, nope, they won't be, despite being defeated. Going back to the Sephiroth fight, I am so bad at the Kingdom Hearts 1 Sephiroth fight. It's like pure humiliation every single time.
It's that weird reading from the... Yeah, but it's still... What's that? Whenever Sora
So
got
down
up
on
and
Goofy Go and help folks.
Hey, Sora!
I want to skip these cutscenes so bad.
We really...
Alright. What should I do next? Let's see. It's the mysterious figure, young Xehanort, the guy with 2 blades. He's the canon opponent. Don't know why, but he is. Like, he doesn't really have a legitimate reason for being. He doesn't even mention like his travels to fighting Terra, Aqua, and Ven. Now we really get into the Aladdin story. The first visit was just like, oh, the lamp is still around, Jafar could come back, and then the second visit really focuses on the return of Jafar. I think he was just testing all of them, to be honest. Alright, break it, buy it type of scene. I think he was just testing all of them. That's just, again, he just wanted to fight each and every one and to see like where they stand, like if they like I said, if they are to be a threat in the future, something to worry about. And in young Xehanort's opinion, not to be, they're not a threat. We don't have to worry about these guys. Even though he should have. They're gonna come back and it's gonna bite him in the butt. Ah, I should have put a bright stone. Oh well. No, the Remnant Vanitas isn't really canon. It's just like a special bonus. Like, hey, you want to fight Vanitas again, but at a stronger level? Like, that version of Vanitas was not necessary, but like a nice little thing to have, just so they could like. Because I'm pretty sure Nomura just probably said, I wonder if we should give people the option, because I wonder if people would like Vanitas' Keyblade, and it is a cool Keyblade. So the fact that we could obtain that Keyblade after the fight was pretty cool.
This is it.
So I don't think the Vanitas lingering sentiment is canon to the story, like the aftermath. It's just like, oh yeah, his power is still lingering around. Why don't you defeat it before it grows into something else? Because at the end of the day, that lingering sentiment is unversed. So unversed bad. Alright, we're supposed to go to the desert. Ooh, these guys.
Back off.
I don't care what
Let's go.
piece I get.
Yeah, it's over. Back off. Yeah.
I mean, without Chain of Memories, we definitely wouldn't understand what the heck was going on in terms of like who is Roxas, even though they kind of explain Roxas anyway. Or like, why was Sora sleeping in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2? What's going on? Who is Namine? And like, dude, who is Ansem? Why is Riku all of a sudden Ansem? Or why does he have this power of darkness? You know, so why he's more accepting of the dark.
What a disaster!
Oh,
We're
well.
just gonna have to turn
So much was
back.
going on.
There's gotta be a way.
In Chain of Memories in terms of like why
Easy one.
the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 is the beginning that it is,
Buddy, oh pal.
and what Sora did in between
This
that,
is what having a genie for a best friend
between
is
the
all
end
about.
of 1 and
I mean,
the
how
beginning
can
of
you leave me
2.
on the sidelines at a
So-
time like this?
My question was, why did they have to make it a card
What do you
system,
say, kid?
and why
Sora,
it had to be a
wanna see
Game
a little
Boy
something
Advance
I
game
call
at first?
Sandstorm Sweep?
Just why?
Take it away, Genie.
Alakazam! You know, one lousy sandstorm is just too easy.
Well, I'm sorry, Genie. The fact that our skin will get ripped off of our bones isn't, and you making sure that doesn't happen isn't awesome enough for you?
How about giving me a challenge next time, eh, Al?
Genie is fantastic. And I was about to say something about Iago. Iago had every right to warn them right now that Jafar is back and all that jazz. But no, he doesn't. Yeah, Genie is awesome though. I'm hoping to God that Agrabah does come back, and it's the
Nice
Aladdin and the
timing,
King of
Carpet.
Thieves. Rest in peace, Robin Williams, indeed. But I'm hoping Aladdin does come back for 3. Just hoping. They're just chilling. They're walking to where we need to go. How did they get in? I don't know. But Sora does all the flying. Because it'd be kind of funny to have all 3 of them standing on the carpet, even though carpet can handle the weight. this is a magic carpet. Just that'd be weird to seeing like all of them cluttered. Like they're trying to be as realistic with carpet as possible. And apparently Sora takes up enough space because of his size 22s.
Back off. Take this. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. This is it.
One thing's for sure, I was pretty kind of weird, kind of confused. Like, how is carpet combat gonna work? And it's not really too different. Just some moves are a little different in terms. Some just aerial combos are a little different since you're kind of sort of everywhere.
This is it. Take this.
No, they can't wish for Jafar's neck anymore because I feel like because he's free, and he stays close to his land. He keeps his land close to him. Like remember, Kingdom. And plus, they can't really wish anymore. Like, of course, they could like tell, "Hey, Genie, can you find the lamp for us?" I'm pretty sure with the fact with his freedom, he doesn't have like incredible foresight. Like, he doesn't know where everything is all the time. Again, my theory. I'm not saying it's true. It could be as simple as, "Genie, hey, why don't you just summon the lamp? You know what it looks like, right?" Oh yeah, I do. But again, writing. They can't make things too easy for the heroes, because then the story would be too short. So they have to drag it out as much as they can. It is pretty funny though. But yeah, they could... I love how like all the simple answers are there, but the writers won't let us have those simple answers, even though they know that it's true. It's like, no, they could just wish, right? Shh, no, they can't wish for it. They have to fight. Etc. is unnecessary, since there's no dialogue at all with Jafar. I can just skip those cutscenes, it's just showmanship. Like, oh look, this is, he can still use his magic, despite not actually being here. Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Back off. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Take this. Yeah, this is it. Back off. Take this. Heal! It's over! Back off! Back off!
I love that line. I love that. I love when Al does it in when Aladdin does it at the end of the movie. You got it, Jafar. Phenomenal cosmic powers. I love what Aladdin does. I love that line so much. Alright, let me... Oh, I can't make it easier for myself. Bro. Crap. I got... I'm not gonna waste the potion. I mean, ether. Come on. This is embarrassing. What do you mean that didn't work? Okay, jeez. I don't know why it's glitching out. But that had me that had me shook for a minute. Hang on. As long as I'm not dealing with the fire one.
It's over. It's over. Heal.
I don't know why it's so hard. I've done this a million times before. Right? I know I'm not going crazy. That was the first time it's ever glitched on me. Or it just didn't register. And I'm like, what? I'm hitting it. I was in the center and everything.
Back off.
Okay, that one I mistimed it. There we go. You got it, Jafar. Phenomenal cosmic powers. No. I'm not bad, I swear. 43 seconds, how dare they? Should have been 13 seconds.
Okay.
Do I have all the pieces already? I think I should. Do I have all the turn pages? I do, because I wasted one earlier. I do have all the pages. I'll worry about Winnie the Pooh later. Let's just be done with Agrabah and see where things go. Basically, I mean, they're just like, oh sorry, you made it. Yeah, thanks guys. True friends you are.
You sure this is it? Yeah.
Those teeth, though.
You gotta understand, it wasn't my idea. It was Jafar. He made me bring you here. You don't know him like I do. He can be very convincing.
Very convincing. You just fly away, douche.
Where is he?
Come on, Al, you gotta forgive me.
Where's Jafar?
Well, let's see.
I love the voice actor for Aladdin. I hope he stays the voice actor for till the end of time.
I had no choice. His eyes, they got all creepy and weird.
Whatever. Iago, you're
That
supposed to
is
be
true,
our friend,
but
you've
by
been playing
technical
both
standard,
sides
this
just to make sure you
Jafar,
save
this
yourself.
Jafar is still bound by wishes. He can't really do much. Can't really do much. Even though it showcases that he can. He's bending reality for his boss fight, but like that doesn't just he rather crush. He's one of those villains that rather crushes his enemies with his own hands. Throwing them is using his own hands, but I don't know. But nah, I don't think he wants to waste time. he rather like just had given them a fighting chance, you know? I mean, sure, he tortures the Sultan and Jasmine and even Raja in the first movie, but in Kingdom Hearts he wants to give them a fighting chance. Like, I want you to know that I can beat you in the fight. Sure you can. Will I level up through this? Probably not. Nothing's ever easy, though. For villains, like especially villains that can do pretty much anything. Like Hades is a god, and he can't defeat a child with a key. Nah, I'm not gonna level up. I wish I could, but I didn't. I'm close to leveling up though, but we won't be fighting any more Heartless after this because the Peddler makes Agrabah, like, Jafar is taking over Agrabah while we were gone, so the Heartless is like, no, this guy's too strong, you won't stick around for Sora. I mean, I could just go back, but nah. Oh, I continue plot.
Get some rest, Carpet. You earned it.
Come on, let's get Jafar!
And who asked you?
The palace is through there. Hurry!
And in case you're curious how long this stream is gonna go, let's aim for to where we have to go to Twilight Town. So I'm gonna keep playing for 2 more worlds, because unless after Halloween Town it's like, oh no, you don't have to do the Coliseum. Oh well, thanks. Did I save? No, I didn't save. No, I did save. Okay. Hopefully. Praying the game doesn't crash. That's the big prayer. Alright. I can now break this. For some reason I couldn't before. I guess because I didn't have enough combos to do it. Or the appropriate finishers to do it. I have not messed with the puzzle pieces that I gained recently, in a while. Can I finish this one? No, I cannot finish this one. And this one goes here, this one goes here. This is what I'm really like. There we go. I just love the puzzle so I'm not gonna mess around with barely enough pieces. Now we could talk to the Peddler to get a full rundown, but we won't. And I'm gonna room save and actually save. Alright. Let's get things going. Come on. Alright. There's no point in messing with my party members because they'll be useless for the Jafar fight. As they decide to bring back carpet physics.
Just wait, Jafar. You.
Indeed I will, Princess. All of Agrabah will belong to me.
I should have given him his actual like sorcerer's hat. So kind of like the design of that one. I mean, this one's simple and like this is the basic Jafar we know, but I like his sorcerer's hat. That like the actual like kind of squareness and pointiness it had,
Aladdin is whispering your name.
And the jewel in the center with no feather. Also, at the point out with Jafar, he has the most like obvious like evil man beard going on, goatee, I should say. That should have killed him. That should have killed him, but no. Disney physics supply that he lives. Gilbert Gottfried lives! No, kill him! I like Gilbert Gottfried, it's just that, you know, like, Iago lives. Even though Iago serves no true purpose. But he does get, like, a good, like, farewell, along with Aladdin's father and King of Thieves. I enjoyed him. I'm really hoping, like, aside from At World's End, I'm happy that they put At World's End in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm really hoping they put King of Thieves in there, because King of Thieves is a perfect Kingdom Hearts 3 play. In terms of story, and in terms of, like, just being a huge world. Like, going between Agrabah and the desert and the Vanishing Isle. It's gonna be freaking amazing. It would be really amazing. Ow. That hurted me.
It's over.
Alright.
Back off. Yeah.
Kind of sort of speedrun strat going on here.
What are you doing?
Like to make to make this go a little faster. Like I learned that hit him a certain amount of time before you do the roll up, so that you get even more health down than normal.
You'll never escape.
Take this. Back off.
So that's one strat I really now taken to full advantage as much as I can. I'll get like fair amount of damage to the head, roll him up for it to last a bit longer.
It's over. This is it.
This is actually a pretty good strat, and I like it. It makes the fight go a little faster. Especially since I'm wielding the Kingdom Key. Just abs though. No, bring my guy down. You don't get to do this to me.
This is it. This is it. Yeah, it's over. What are you doing?
Okay, come on. This is not a hard fight, what's just annoying is how he has to paralyze you 90% of the time.
Yeah. Take this.
Come on.
Take this.
Okay, now we go to an alternate dimension.
Okay.
Ow. I don't know how. Okay. I do like how carpet can go pretty fast though.
Yeah, this is it. It's over. Oh, yeah, this is it. What are you doing?
Okay. No, seriously, I'm really praising the strat. I've noticed. I'm pretty sure many people have done it before, like it's not new to a fair amount of people, but when I discovered it, it's a really good strat to me. Like, hit him a few times in the head first, and then spin him around, and then you'll get to damage him even a bit more. I'm missing all my potions, dude. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm down to like 3 or 4 at this point. I could buy more, I have plenty of money. I'm just moving around like a lunatic. Speed, iron speed. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Because he has a tendency to go back into that alternate reality while you're still fighting him in the gut.
What are you doing?
Hopefully I could wrap this up.
Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Got him. Oh, thank God. First try. Didn't have to waste my magic bar.
No! How can I be defeated again by a pack of filthy street rats?
Don't mess with street rats.
Yeet. Don't mess with street rats. And the lamp is destroyed forever. Instead of Genie sending it to the sun.
You didn't invite me, Al?
Sorry, Genie. Things happen kind of fast.
And I had some new moves to show off, too.
Sure.
We still need your help.
Who's gonna fix Agrabah?
Oh, yeah! One super-duper spruced-up Agrabah coming right up. You won't even recognize the place when I'm through with it.
Just like it was, please.
Really? Same old, same old?
Yep. Nothing too fancy.
Oh, yeah! Hey, voila! Next time, let me put in a few swimming pools, okay?
That actually would be nice. For a place like Agrabah, yeah. It's nice that Jasmine doesn't really get much of a role
I
in
guess
this.
Agrabah's all right now.
in this time around.
Guys.
I mean, she didn't have that much of a role to begin
Got
with,
it?
but like,
I most definitely
I feel like the
no more looking
part of me
out
feels
for
like the
number
actress
one.
just
I'm reformed.
signed up for only a certain
like
amount of time to
Jeannie, but I
speaking.
can't do anything to help you.
Like, sure, do like, hey,
friend
Disney's
is
like, sure,
that?
you could have
Oh no, it's not like that, Iago.
Jasmine in there,
Friends
but
don't have to do
I mean, the
stuff.
actress is pretty busy.
As long as you have fun hanging out together, that's all that
You
matters.
can only get this much time out of her.
What do you guys do for fun? That's not quite what I meant.
Well, anyway.
Ow, my feet!
Gosh, Iago. I hope you didn't hurt yourself.
Well, at least I can still fly.
Thanks, Giffy.
Whoa! Oh,
Of course, Goofy.
Is that my cue? Am I on? Come on, Al. Let me build a freeway or something.
Everything's fine. Don't panic. Genie?
But I can't hold it any longer.
Magic everywhere.
Oh, that's good.
So much magic.
Sora, Donald, Goofy, you guys are too much. If you're ever in the mood for some more cosmic razzle dazzle, give me a shout, okay?
Nah.
Well, you've done it again, Sora. Don't forget about us, okay?
I always enjoy
won't.
Agrabah.
And Sora,
I really
about
hope
that friend of
Agrabah
yours,
does
the
come
one
back.
you're looking for?
I'm still on this tangent. I love Agrabah that
You'll
much.
find her. Trust me.
Yeah, and Aladdin's such a good friend too. Nope, still not done yet. Let's go to Halloween Town next. Still failing at life, aren't you, Dr. Finkelstein?
There's nothing wrong with my design. It's flawless. There must be something wrong with the parts those imbeciles brought me. I need to find better assistants.
Should I? I feel like if he didn't turn around, he could have survived, or at least been spared the shock.
Perfect timing, gentlemen. Lend me a hand, won't you? These presents must belong to Sandy Claus, so I thought I'd better return them.
Why is Sora being so suspicious?
You just happened to find them?
Of course, Sora. I'm finished with Christmas fantasies. You know that.
You know that. The way he says it.
But you thought you'd hold on to the suit.
I mean, that's why he doesn't believe
It's
him
just
too
a
much.
costume. And Sally worked so very hard making it. Come on, we've got work to do.
And now we transition to Christmas Town. Dude, Donald's been the MVP so far. And here we are back in Christmas Town. Sora had to change his clothes.
Wherever did you find these?
In Halloween Town. You'll be needing them for Christmas, right, Sandy?
Of course. But these are just a few of the Christmas presents that were stolen.
Stolen?
Why did he immediately assume it's him? Come, even I know Jack's innocent.
Oh, Sandy, you don't think it was me?
Still wearing the outfit, I see.
I just thought I'd dress for the occasion. But if you don't believe me, then we'll just have to find out who really did it.
Very well, I'll leave it to you.
All right, Sora, Donald, Goofy, we're off!
And they're done with him. And Jack didn't really go that far. Alright. Is there a skateboard now? No, there isn't. The skateboard's still not here. I can't get to that spot, maybe?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't. Unless I try really, really hard and believe that I can do it. And get to this crown. The next one? Nah, it's too much work.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Thought I could, but I didn't. But I couldn't. Alright. I have to deal with those little pranksters.
No!
Yes.
This looks good. No! Boring!
But I tried real hard.
This one? No! No way!
Barrel gets so much abuse. Verbal abuse from these two.
So you three took them.
Took what?
You stole the presents, didn't you?
It wasn't us. But it really sounds like fun. Run for
I always enjoy seeing their faces. I really don't like the mask all too much. Even in the movie, I don't like the mask all too much. Always go for Barrel. Barrel is the worst.
Back off.
Oh, it's for some reason a kingdom key. Oh crap.
Back off.
He doesn't take this long.
It's over.
I'm surprised how long my kingdom key run has lasted. There we go. Get her out the way because her skin attack can be very deadly. Block, you just have to worry about him throwing stuff. That's it.
This is it. Yeah. It's over. It's over. Yeah. Back off. Heal.
Alright. That's you. Mister. I can throw anything I want.
It's over. Sorry. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Back off. Sorry.
No, you don't.
Yeah. It's over.
And you're not sorry either.
This is it.
Why do they seem like you use my drive form here? How dare they assume I needed my drive form? I don't know if we get a legitimate cutscene after this, because we do get to see Sally. But I don't know, Sally comes in pop-up bubble form. Okay. No legitimate cutscene. We just go. We could just go.
Let's go. Let's go!
I'm just gonna go to the synthesis shop. Yeah, there we go. Diamond ring. Why do you drop all his items? Just give that all to him. Not much of a difference, really. Focus on more combination stuff. Oh, with this, I mean, I got him the primary stuff once more and second chance, so I could finally give him an ability he could exploit. No, Tornado. Turbo. Tornado is much better than Turbo. Alright, now Goofy can really fight. That is when I actually have him as a party member.
Yeah, it's over. Back off.
Come on.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. This is it. It's over.
I just realized that this is the first time I'm fighting the White Knights.
Yeah. This is it.
Right? No, it's not white, it's Right Knights. Right as in W-R-I-G-H-T. Let's just go to the lab. I don't see why I have to keep doing this. Piccolo would be so proud of my dodging skills.
You can't be here! Leave Halloween Town by order of the mayor!
They have presents!
Anybody! I'm only an elected official! I can't handle this by myself!
I'm only an elected official. I can't do all this by myself.
We've got to get the presents!
It's like a renegade with all cartoon politicians. And maybe like a certain amount of politicians in actuality, but that's always like a funny joke that politicians in cartoons are like, they can't do anything, they're useless.
Prepare to scream!
Just get rid of them with the limits. Well, at least I can try that again.
You can't...
I can skip it.
Yeah. It's over. This is it. It's over. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Back. Yeah. It's over. Yeah. Yeah. Prepare to scream. Let's go. Back off! Fight! Back off! This is it!
There we go. Well, I guess the 0 viewers equals I can cut the stream after this world. Because I was more worried about how many people were watching rather than how many people weren't.
What a shame. It looks
I
like it was
show the
such a
story
nice
too.
present.
Jack.
What, that door actually opened? I didn't know that.
Help! Someone help me! My latest experiment is gone! It's been stolen!
Your latest experiment is what hit you. Alright. Some pop-up bubbles. Oh no! I messed up. The cutscene's probably... The thief is looking for presents more so than anything else, so let's just focus on getting the presents. Is what both things like. The plan right now is to make presents and capture the thief in case I missed the cutscene, and that's what's going on right now. So we're just making 30 presents to lay out for the present thief. So we're introduced to this minigame. Oh, but the downside to this minigame, we have Lock, Shock, and Barrel to worry about, because they're still lingering around and they want to ruin our fun. Get the big one. Let's just make 100 presents, 30 presents is our ammunition for every box. Alright.
Not quite.
There's more?
Don't worry, I'll take care of the rest.
Did you finish making the presents?
Yep.
So, where do you think we ought to leave them?
Oh, I know a good spot. Whenever you're ready, just say the word.
I'm back.
Alright. We're gonna save, like regular save first. And then we're gonna room save. Because to get to the boss, we have to talk to Santa.
This plaza should work well for your plan. Now, Jack, what is your plan?
I've got it all figured out.
You do?
Of course. And
He
I
just
also have
thinks
a
Jack
wonderful
Skeleton
idea.
is full of
If we
crap.
catch the thief for you,
He's
I
full
would
of
be
bones,
honored
man,
to
not
deliver
crap.
the
Doesn't even have colon in
And
it.
on that note, we'll be going.
What are you doing? Let me go!
that facial expression Jack makes is like, what are you getting at, sir?
It's not me, Donald.
Patience, friends.
Gorge, was that you?
How come we have to be the bait?
Good plan, eh?
The snowman from the song. What's this? What's this? There's weird stuff everywhere. What's this? I see a duck made of snow. What's this? A dog that's a reindeer with the light of nose and a boy with spiky hair. What's this? So yeah, he's able to eat the presents. That thing. So can that thing really absorb that giant present?
Gotcha.
Huh? Dr. Finkelstein's experiment did it.
Huh. First time I saw this, I was like, interesting. It's not a heartless, it's not a nobody. It's just the enemy of this world.
It's over. Take this.
This is it. Yeah. This is it. This is it. Yeah. Take this. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Heal. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Back off. There. Yeah. Take this. It's over. Yeah. Take this. Yeah.
This can be a very difficult boss in its own right.
It's over. Yeah. Heal. Yeah. Take this. Back off. It's over. This is it. This is it. This is it. Yeah. Back off. This is it. Yeah. Back off. Heal. Yeah. Back off.
Really is not a difficult boss once you know what you're doing and think calmly. And you definitely know when to block that guy. Always aim for the head when you're spinning that back.
Let's go.
That was close enough.
Back off. Heal. It's over. This is it. There. Jack, prepare to scream.
I think this is the best way to finish him off. Wasn't enough.
It's over.
Timed it wrong. Wasn't the perfect finisher, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Back off.
Got him. HP increase. And I can finally call it a part and session. Jesus, there's a long one. But let's see how it truly ends, though. Do I have to do Olympus or not? This is the deciding factor. Truly is the deciding factor.
The mystery is solved.
Did you catch the thief?
Naturally.
I just can't figure out why the doctor's experiment would go around stealing Christmas presents.
Because it's weird.
The thief. It was a moving puppet made by Dr. Finkelstein.
The doctor's made a moving puppet. I see.
Make it seem like it's the weirdest thing ever for him.
Now listen, Jack. I'd like to thank you, and while delivering presents is something only I can do, I can give you an idea of what it's like.
Sandy Claus?
Yes, all that poor puppet wanted was a heart.
Or at least understand what it's like to have one.
Ho, ho, ho!
Cool. One of the best Keyblades in the game, never gonna use it.
Interesting. So the puppet wasn't stolen after all. It ran away. In other words, my experiment was an overwhelming success.
Santa Claus thinks maybe it left because it was trying to find a heart.
That's quite possible. Unlike my Sally, it wasn't equipped with a heart.
How do you go up the stairs?
But if it wanted a heart, why was it going around stealing all those Christmas presents?
Maybe because presents are a way to give your heart to someone special.
When you put it that way, I feel sort of bad for it.
Oh yeah, I could survive a 3,000 foot fall.
Happy Halloween!
What a nice present.
I don't understand. There's no box. No ribbon tied in a bow.
Jack, it's not about the box or the ribbons. It's about what's inside the box.
No, Sora. What really counts, what's really special, is the act of giving the gift. To wish deep in your heart to make someone else happy.
Right. Of course.
Sally's the smartest character in all of Halloween Town.
Wait. What's this? I feel so strange. So very happy.
Jack, that must be Sally's present.
Really? This wonderful feeling? Oh, Sally. You've given me the nicest present in the world, and I've nothing to give you in return. What would you like? Just name it. Absolutely anything.
The nicest present I could ever ask for, Jack, is just to be with you.
What is with this lovey-dovey session going on?
That.
Too much love going around.
Maybe I never gave her a real present after all.
Oh, I bet Kyrie would like most anything you gave her.
I know. That's what made it so hard to decide.
It's not your gift, it's what's in your heart.
My heart.
You bet. Tell me that, Sally.
How?
Well, as long as she can be with you, what else does she need?
Sora's wish. Quiet the imagination, Sora. Quiet the imagination. And that is it, finally. Ugh. What is the verdict? I don't have to do Olympus! Sweet. That means I can just go straight to the end in the next part.
Maybe that's the...
I think.
And there's something funny about... Look, it's another... I don't know what's going on,
so
Philip.
now I can definitely call this apart as much as I would like to do. Well, next part will actually be a slight break and to visit our good friend Mr. Winnie the Pooh. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I hope I entertained people in some weird way. But other than that, please leave a like, comment please, so I could be corrected on things I probably have said. But most of all, subscribe if you feel like it. But aside from that, everyone, thanks for watching. I'll be back with a new part soon. Peace.